Thank you for a lovely workshop. It's amazing. You guys are the best. Forget the rest, right?
Yeah. Thanks.
I'm in the day spa space in Manhattan, New York. And we do monthly memberships, charge $99 a month. They come for one service. We also offer them the opportunity to pay the year up front. They only pay for 10. They get 2 free. That's a basic model all across the industry. Now, clearly you came up with a genius way to sell 6 weeks, $600, lose 20 pounds. Any ideas that could be replicated in the spa space for something like this?
Yeah, I actually had somebody, when we had Alan, the software company, before we sold it, they did float tanks, so it's not the same, but somebody's going there to relax. So like the desired end state's similar, not the vehicle. And so they actually ran a 6-week stress release challenge where they included one float tank visit per week for 6 weeks, and they sold it for $600. And they followed the exact same gym launch model, and they did very well.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I mean, they just flipped it. And the key that makes that whole model work is that you have to be able to flip it at week 3 or week 4 into the year.
Right, okay.
That's the whole mechanics behind making it work.
So you give them something for 6 weeks, flip them in the 3rd or 4th
Yeah,
week.
and you get the cash up front, and then usually 24 to 48 hours later, we upsell product. And so you probably have like creams and lotions and serums and other things that you sell at the day spa, I would imagine. And so it's like, cool, this is the stuff that you're gonna do while you're here, come back, and we'll give you these things that you can do at home, because it's not about what you do here, it's about the other 194 hours a week or whatever it is, right? And so that would be kind of like the 2-part, because all of that will offset the initial cost to acquire a customer. Because if you can get, because I think that, what's your CAC right now?
9 to 1.
91, yeah. So it's like if you get $200 to $400 up front, and then you can sell half of them into the year, you're good.
So sorry, take that back. Our LT, it's 9 to 1 for our experience-based business, but it's literally 1 to 1 for our membership-based business. So we sell experiences. So that's like average $600. It costs us about $60, $70 to.
And you want to grow the membership.
But we want to grow the membership because that's how I can scale.
Yeah. So here's how. So there's a different model. It's coming out in the next book. But the way that it works is we used to call this the green play after the gym owner who figured it out. But the way it works is you got that really valuable thing that people want, right?
Yeah.
And so what you can do is you can advertise that thing for free. And so when the person comes in, you then say, cool, here's this amazing package, this experience that everyone wants, $600, whatever it is, $600, $800. Okay, so you can have that, or we can just give it to you as a gift for free when you become a member. And, so then it becomes the onboarding offer essentially, and then you can flip like everybody into the continuity, especially with the price disparity between the really expensive things. So for us, we sold $600 versus $200 membership. So $600 for 6 weeks versus $200 per month. It was still a 40% premium to do the $600 thing, and we'd get almost 2/3 to take the $200 a month offer. The thing is that 1 out of 3 people are just going to give you the $600 and say, I don't want the membership, and you're like, cool, I'll just take the $600. And so that helps offset the cash from the ones that do go into the membership. But the whole point of it is that you break even on the front end, and so then you can just blow ad traffic.
Keep advertising.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Thank you.
Yeah, you bet.
Thanks.
If you're a business owner and you're not growing as fast as you'd like, I'd like to give you a free gift. So my team and I put together the $100 million scaling roadmap, which is basically 200 hours of us looking over all the portfolio companies we've had and what stages of growth they went through, and more importantly, where they got stuck and how they got past it. And so we broke it into these 10 stages, and we made this little kind of quiz thing where if you put in your business information, it'll tell you where you're at, and the most important part for you, what to do for each of the functions of the business across product, marketing, sales, customer success, recruiting, IT, human resources, and finance. And so no matter what you're struggling with, someone else has already struggled with it and solved it. And so I'd like to give you this thing absolutely free. You can go to acquisition.com/roadmap, plug in your business information. And if you want us to actually help you deconstrain the business and you're trying to scale, we'd love to help you out. On the thank you page, you can just book a call with my team, and we will look at the business, see if we can help. And if we can, we'll invite you out to Vegas, and we'll do this in person live.